Hello and a very good afternoon, very good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. Thank you for joining us for Monday Makers. I want to say this is the first Monday Makers show that I've done, but I kind of think it can't be. It feels like it is. I was enjoying the old the banjo music at the start there whilst we were waiting for the show. I kind of think, if I'd done it before, I'd have recognised that music. But anyway, we're here for Monday Makers, and this is all about bringing you lots of demonstration, bringing you lots of hints and tips, maybe perhaps a little bit more on the advanced side as far as things are concerned, but certainly lots for everybody to learn and lots for everybody to be inspired by over the course of the next couple of hours. Particularly if you've already got some of the collections that we're going to be bringing to you over the course of the next couple of hours. We have got the fantastic Wreath collection we're going to be bringing to you. Also, this Gardener Love signature collection from Sarah. So if you've already got elements of these collections and you'd like to help us inspire everybody else, send in your pics, please. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we will share those pictures with the rest of the world. If you want to get social with us as well, you can do, of course, on Facebook and on YouTube. Anything you want to ask us, anything you want to say, maybe you're kind of, I don't know, reminiscing on how great birthday week was, whatever it is, do let us know, and we'll mention all those comments throughout the course of the show. And lots to look forward to on this show, and a great guest, one of my absolute faves, and I mean it this time, the lovely Debbie Fisher. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, Ben. You say that about everybody. But I don't mind. I'll take it. I'm good, Ben. Yes, I'm really excited because one of the things I do love, and we all love here, is showing off Sarah's collection.
Yeah.
So it's great when we still have some more stock that we can show you how beautiful they are. So I'm going to start with, Ben, is just showing a few samples and some of my favourite, because these can be as muted and calm and lovely as you want, or they can be bright and vibrant like this card here. This is one of my all-time favorites. You've got a stamp and die set in this collection that you can make cards like this, but if you want to simplify, look at these delicate, pretty daisies. They just look amazing. There's lovely sentiments in this collection. There's the most beautiful dies, like this die we can see along the front here. If I just show this one, you can see it a little bit better. So doing it over the top there, we've got some amazing mirror coloured and glitter cardstock, which looks incredible.
Yeah.
In fact, the glitter one's cut in this border along the top, so it just looks amazing. Those extra little flowers, those delicate leaves, everything you're seeing here, you're going to be able to get in this collection. It really is just absolutely beautiful, and I just love it.
There we go, and just a bit of a taster there to show you what is coming up over the course of this show. But with it being Monday Makers, we do have a Monday Mega Deal. And this is amazing because if you are maybe, right, over the course of birthday, you've bought loads and now you're thinking to yourself, well, hang on a minute, I haven't got anywhere to put any of my goodies. Well, we have the solution for you. We've got you covered with this Monday Mega Deal. It is your large die and stamp folder. And this is brilliant, right, for the fact that, well, A, this is a great folder, right? You've got so much space in here. You've got your ring binder design in there, so you know that this is nice and strong, nice and sturdy. Plenty of space in here as well with your elasticated pockets for putting in maybe some of your tools, maybe some of your pens as well. And also with this, as I've said, nice and sturdy. You've got your carry handle there too, and you can label everything up as well. So that is all there for you, but it just doesn't come on its own. Oh no, we are also going to be chucking in 2 packs of your magnetic panels as well. And there's 3 panels in each here, so you're getting 6 magnetic panels. So if you have been going crazy with all of your dies over the course of birthday, or maybe they're just all over the place in your craft room and you need a great way to be able to store them, grab this Monday Mega Deal right now, because the deal you're getting is mega, because it's Monday. $19.99 or $24.95. It is a 40% saving. So again, you might want to stock up, grab a couple of these. Again, if you're shopping for gift ideas, great gift idea for that crafter in your life who has stuff all over the place. Do not miss out on it. And these are sort of A4 size as well. So I mean, you're going to get so much on those. as far as your dies are concerned. Get that in your basket. Right, as we were alluding to, and as Debbie was just alluding to just a few moments ago, we've got the fantastic Gemini Wreath Sentiment Stamp and Dies collection. 119 elements in total here. And the thing to say about this, I know a lot of people kind of associate wreaths with Christmas. The great thing is you can use these all year round as far as your crafts are concerned. You've got within this collection so much. You've got your rustic wreath stamp and die set and your in full bloom stamp and die set. Then you've got your primitive wreath and simple wreath stamp and dies. Then you've got your festive sentiments expressions. I'll show you some of these here in the studio in just a second. You've got your seasonal sentiments die, your buds and blooms, nature's confetti, festive phrases and everyday phrases stamp and die sets. Then you've got your just because stamps, and we're also going to throw in your dotty tape pen as well. It's a really comprehensive bundle, and as I've said, the great thing about this is that you can build up wreaths for all sorts of different occasions. As I say, I know it's very easy to kind of think to yourself, well, wreath, I'll only be using this at Christmas time. Absolutely, that is not the case. When, again, you see some of the samples that I've got right here for you, you know, with Thanksgiving on the way, you might be thinking about making some beautiful wreath projects for that. But also look at this, right? That could not be further away from Christmas, could it really? And look at that, a beautiful summer wreath. Think about Easter time, making these beautiful sort of garlands, if you like. If you want to go Christmassy, yes, of course you can. And again, take a look at this, just using some elements that you've got within this collection to create that beautiful Merry Christmas card. But then again, away from that, take a look at this again. A real sort of spring feel to this card, using brighter colours, using lighter designs there as well. So already we've seen Christmas there, we've seen winter, we've seen autumn, we've seen spring and summer as well. Something a little bit more traditional there too. And the fact that you get so much within this collection as far as stamps and dies are concerned, you've got the ability to really build up your cards and your projects to give you like a 3D effect as well. And this one really nice as well. We're into the fall season now, into autumn, aren't we? We're using a lot of the autumn colours earlier on from the water reactive ink pads that we had on the previous show. And again, that gives you a real sort of feel of the autumn and fall time too. I love the fact as well that with these sets, as we said, the fact that you've got the die and stamp to come with the majority of these as well, so it makes it nice and easy, so simple to work with. £70 or $90 is your deal on this. So you're saving $21.88 or $25.40 if you are grabbing these today. Right, other goodies that we've got on the show, and this is a massive bundle, right? This is huge. This is probably going to take me about half an hour to go through. Right, we've got the Garden of Love collection. 124 elements within this collection. The deal, to use Sarah's phrase, is off the chart. Should be $136.81 or $188.57. $62 or £84 gets you the full collection, and I hardly know where to start. It is dies, it is stamps, it is embossing folders, it's beautiful cardstock as well. And seriously, this is a collection that you will come back to time and time again. If you want to go for individuals here, you can do. There are individual bundles, but what I would say, if the budget stretches today, you're getting a heck of a deal for all of these goodies. Now, the cardstock I'm going to show you first of all. Okay, so all of this comes within the main bundle, but these are the individual bundles as well. This cardstock we had as part of the birthday event, and it was absolutely flying out of the door yesterday. It is flying out of the door once again today. So you're going to get 3 lots of cardstock within the collection. You're going to get your mirror card, you're going to get your luxury linen, and your beautiful glitter card as well. So this is obviously your mirror card, and what you're going to find with this, not only are you going to get this beautiful sheen and shine of the mirror card, but the colours that you've got within the mirror card, of course, match up beautifully with all of the other card that you've got within this collection. So that is the gorgeous mirror card. Then you've got your luxury linen. So this has got that sort of linen design to it, if you like. I don't know whether or not you'll be able to pick this up on the camera, but it has got that sort of linen feel to it. But as you can see, yeah, you can see the sort of linen design running through it. But as you can see, as I just go through here, you have got all of the colours here that match up with the colours I've just shown you on your mirror card as well. So if I just sort of fan that out for you, you can see it all matches absolutely beautifully. There you go, look at that. And then on top of all of that, you're also going to get your glitter card. And what I love about this, I was harping on about this yesterday, I did not stop. If you are somebody who worries about using glitter card just for the fact that you think to yourself, it's going to go everywhere, or maybe you're somebody, I do know people who are really funny about the feel of glitter. You know, they don't like that it sheds everywhere as well. This glitter card is fantastic because you get the sheen and the shine of the glitter, but it's encapsulated within the cardstock. So it's not going to go all over the place. You're not going to get it all over your fingers, all over your clothes, all over the floor. So it's a really, really cool design. And as you can see, once again, that works perfectly with your linen card and works perfectly with the mirror card that you've got within this bundle as well. Half the stock of the card stock has already gone. Details are here, look, just down there at the bottom of the screen. $14.50 or $19 if you want to go for that individually. But I think you should go for the full bundle because for £62 today, within the main bundle, you're going to get your card stock and you're going to get all of these dies as well. So let's go through these because again, this is phenomenal. You're going to get your die phrases here. So first of all, always and forever. You've also got in here, congratulations. Again, you can see how these are going to work for all sorts of projects right throughout the year. This one is everlasting love. Then you've got happy anniversary, if you're celebrating. Then we've got on your wedding day. And then also included in here, we've got with all my love. Plus on top of that, we've got these brilliant die sets that are going to allow you to make gorgeous flowers as well. So if you've got any of your flower forming foam, these will work absolutely perfectly. This one is your, what's this one called? It is, come on Ben, find it. It is the rose, there we go, get there. You've also got in here your beautiful die, which again is going to give you so much of that beautiful floral finish. That's your elegant peony. Then we've got more of your flower forming dies as well. This is the 3D daisy. Again, loads of you are going for this individually, but you can see, use your cardstock. But if you've got your flower forming foam as well, build up the 3D layers on this. Is absolutely stunning. Then you've got included within this collection as well. Remember, this is all part of the main bundle. This is your Rose Place card. Again, great for invitations. I mean, I suppose we're not sending too many of those out at the moment, but great for kind of future projects. Great for place settings as well, potentially, as far as that is concerned. And then also within your die bundle, you have got this, which is your delicate lace border. Once again, so much detail in these dies. So that's great, isn't it? For £62, all of that cardstock, all of the dies. But you're going to get more because we are also putting in this bundle all of these amazing stamps as well. So you think to yourself, what have I got here? Well, you have got plenty as far as stamps are concerned. Lots for each and every occasion. Wishing you a lifetime of happiness, love, laughter, and happily ever after. To have and to hold from this day forward. I'm welling up over here. You got the best love story is the one you write together. Can I get an R? Ah. And even more included in there as well. Nice big size stamps too. That is the to have and to hold collection. You've then got in there as well your floral bouquet. Again, great for building up your wreaths. Great for kind of building up layering on all of your projects as well. So many dies that you've got within your collection as well. Sorry about that. Just in my ear just then in the gallery. Director Adam just put some heavy metal on by the sounds of it. I don't know what he's doing in there. He's having some sort of party and Debbie and I are not invited. What's going on in there? He's like that. Whoa, come on. Anyway, just put my eardrums back in place. you've also got within this collection, save the date. So again, this is pretty much everything ticked off. Save the date, wedding, invitations. You've got in there acceptance as well, evenings. So everything again for all those kind of special occasions. If you're making your own invitations, absolutely perfect. And then finally, within the stamp collection as well, you have got your monogram frame. So you've got these beautiful frames. Love the font that you've got on all of the alphabet letters there as well, with the numbers, with all of the dates of the year as well, just to create some really beautiful project. So that is your stamp collection. That again is individually available. However, it comes with your bundle. And if you also go for the bundle as well, I told you there was a lot and it took me about half an hour. You will also get thrown in for good measure this beautiful Peony Corner 3D embossing folder as well. I think, right, value for money wise, 62 quid. That is an absolute bargain because you've got everything pretty much that you need as a kind of crafting kit for somebody who just wants to get into card making. You've got everything there pretty much, haven't you? Embossing folders, you've got stamps, you've got dies, and you've got all of the cardstock to go with it as well. I think that is phenomenal. Any questions about that, by the way, get those in on the socials. But let's get Debbie's take on that. That's a phenomenal deal, isn't it?
It's an absolutely phenomenal deal, Ben. In fact, if anyone ever wanted a collection that can range for so many different things, whether it be your weddings, your anniversaries, all the lovey-dovey stuff, but actually let's take into account all the other things throughout the year. Mother's Day coming up, birthdays coming up, that special lady in your life. This is going to be absolutely beautiful. And you would have seen that we use lots of these elements across so many different sort of products that we have along with Crafters Companion, because they're amazing. Now I'm going to try and show as many in this demo as possible, but what I am going to use more is this die here, because I love the versatility. I mean, this is a pretty delicate edgeable die. So edgeable means we cut it into our card and it stays in the card. So it only cuts on the outside but stays on the inside, so that we're really well known, Ben, for our concept cards. What about using it slightly different? Just this bit here looks so different, creating there, and then using it on the edge of a card in that beautiful gold. This gold matte mirror card is amazing. And what about then using it on the glitter, but using it across like this? It really does look effective. And one more I'm just going to show you with that same die used as a frame 4 times around. It's totally different, and it's what as crafters we always like to have. We like to have versatility in that die and just be able to get the most out of it. So I'm going to be using the die to start with on a card blank. So I've just got my card blank here, and then we're going to pop this in the center, and I'm going to line it up on that line, because what it's going to do is cut out all the detail at the top, but it's going to leave it in our actual card stock. So we're going to run this through our Gemini and see how beautifully it cuts out. Now I am using my large Gemini, so but lots of these dies will fit through, depending on what sort of concept card you put them in. They will work through on your Gemini Junior. So I'm just butting that up to that line.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm just going to use, I don't think I've got any to hand. Let me just dig into my bag. I'm looking for some low-tack tape. So just having a look.
Just whilst you're looking for that, by the way, must just make a small correction. Got a little bit overexcited. The embossing folder that I showed you a few minutes ago, that one isn't included in the collection. So apologies about that. So just to correct, that one isn't included, but still for 62 quid, all of that, still an absolute bargain. Look at all the money that you're saving, or what it should be. So yeah, still the best value for money in that collection, but doesn't come with the embossing folder. Slap my wrist. Also, great deals on the Gemini plates as well at the moment if you need to stock up on those, or even if you don't need to, if you think, well, I don't need them right now, get them now whilst you can. You can see the deal there for you, $8.99 or $13.45. 10% off across all of your cutting plates, and also your storage here as well. Right, back to Debbie.
Can I just say as well, with those plates, always stock up, because it's not that often that we have them on a deal to get 10% off, because what it is, Ben, is we all need new plates from time to time. Some people use their plates. I'm just going to pop out all these little elements that have cut through. And as you fold this over, can you see that's totally cut out the top into our one there. So just so I'm not going to pick all those bits out, I've got one that's already been done. Yeah, with the plates, I'm always really surprised that they're on an offer because we sell so many plates. Because people have them for different things. Some people have them for doing their embossing, so you don't get the cut lines in them. Some people use them for their mixed media. So it's already really good it's really great to get them in your basket and have a spare set ready. I mean, you might not need some for about six months to a year, depending on what you cut, but they're always good to have in your stash just in case.
What's that saying? Better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. That's right, isn't it? I could have delivered that a lot better. But you know what I mean.
I know, we know what you mean. We know what you mean, Ben. So I'm going to place my long border, another really beautiful one. We've got our flowers here, which I am going to attempt to cut through 2 pieces of card. So they might need an extra cut, but we will see. And then just pop those all through.
Lots of hellos coming in, by the way. I must say hello to the likes of Suzanne from California, Diane in Tennessee, Serenity in West Yorkshire, Barbara from Minnesota. Lots of hellos to myself and you, Debbie. Shadai's in Ottawa, Canada. Freezing, snowy Canada. Oh, I love some snow. I love a bit of snow. Are you someone who loves a bit of snow, Debbie?
I love it. Love the snow. Yeah, absolutely love the snow. Yeah, we don't have it often enough. I don't like it when it doesn't go. I don't like it when it goes all slushy and horrible.
Oh, afterwards.
Afterwards, yeah. And actually, because I travel a lot, sometimes it can be a little bit menacing when you've got to travel. But yes, if you've got nowhere to go, I love it. I love. You know what I really want to do?
What?
And I think it's the child in me, Ben, but I want to do one of those face plants in the snow. Do you know, have you seen them? People have they give on the bonnet of a car and they literally place their face in them.
I've not seen that before.
Oh my goodness, look at snow face planting on the internet, on YouTube. And I just want to do it so much.
Debbie, if it snows here in the UK this year, I'm going to come and find you.
Yes, let's do it together. Let's do it together.
Take a picture. there's a way to spend the night. What do we do this afternoon? Should we go face plant in the snow?
Yeah.
Great idea.
Face plant in the snow. See, that's the child in me. So,
do you know what?
But it's brilliant. It creates really cool faces.
When you said, do you know what I love to do? And it makes me feel like a big. I thought you were going to go, I want to do that snow angel thing. You know, when you lie back, I thought that's what you were going to say.
Oh no, that's boring. Face planting's much better.
Oh dear, brilliant.
Yeah, got to do some face planting, Ben.
Oh dear. If you've done face planting in the snow, by the way, please let me know on the socials, and also send in pictures as well if you've face planted in the snow. Oh, and Shadai, if you want to send in pictures of the snow in Canada, we'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something very magical, isn't it? And it's the same with Christmas. You always want it to snow at Christmas.
That's the dream, isn't it? To wake up Christmas morning and to have the snow outside the front door.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm doing is just to cover up my markings, I'm going to place a piece of card on the inside. Now, some people leave this bit. So if I fold it over, you'll see you've got this gap in the back, and actually it's just where your edgeable's cut out. But what I am going to do this time is just place a piece of card over the back to cover that up.
Okay.
And that just gives you a nice clean finish. So if you want to put your sentiment or one of the stamps in there, and then that still stays proud up the top there. Now, what I've also done is I have cut another one, but out of that beautiful mirror card. Now, I have never seen pink mirror card like this before. It's absolutely beautiful. So what I'm going to use for that then is I'm going to grab my dotty tape pen. I'm not sure if we've still got them in stock, so apologies.
Yeah, I think we do.
Oh, that's good, that's good. You never know. So I'm going to pop this on here on a piece of card, and I'm just going to run my dotty tape pen along that die cut. Now what that's going to do is only pick up the areas that the dots touch. So you get no see-through sort of tacky bits or glue in any of the bits you don't want. Just taking that extra bit of die cut out there. So it's a fabulous way to use for your die cuts. And then I'm going to place this over the top, but slightly off, because I just want a little bit of shadow coming through there. and it just creates a really nice edge. And in fact, if I just bring in this piece of black card, you'll be able to see that much better.
Oh, yes,
but look
brilliant.
how pretty that looks. It's really, really gorgeous. I mean, just to be able to have a card like this with your topper like that is beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do now is cut out, well, I've already cut actually. Let's just give this a quick tap. Sorry for the noise. But it gets my, Leanne will be having me. She doesn't like me tapping dies. But
Oh, is that bad practice?
Yeah, they say you shouldn't tap your dies. But
dear.
yeah, me and Sarah do it. And I think if the boss does it, I'm okay.
Exactly right, yeah. If it's good enough for Sarah.
It was good enough for Sarah, exactly.
Yeah. We've got loads of snow chat coming in here. Can you send snow pictures in, please, by the way? Alison saying, I love snow when it's clean and fresh. Do you know what I love about that as well, when it's clean and fresh, is when you like first step foot in it and it makes that sound. That Christmas crunchy snow sound.
So nice.
Carleen doesn't like snow at all, fresh or not. Snow is okay, says Anne, as long as I don't have to drive in it. And Shannon says, snow is fun, just not 20 inches.
Oh, is that what you've got, Anne? 20 inches.
That sounds a lot, doesn't it? 20 inches.
Oh, I'm picking that out and my dye's not even in there. There it is. It's already fell out. I was putting all the holes through. Never mind, at least my dye's clean now.
That's it.
So we've got with All My Love, so we've cut that out. We've got our then edgeable dye. So what I'm going to do, again, bring in that piece of card which I've just popped down somewhere, and we're going to use again our dotty tape pen. It's actually one of my favourite things now to use, especially for die cuts.
What's that, dotty tape pen?
Dotty tape pen,
Why
yeah.
so?
Because when you haven't got a Xyron at hand to make it into a sticker, it's just the best thing to use because it doesn't leave any residue stickiness anywhere. So I can like rub that down and there's nothing is sticky, but that is completely stuck to my card. And I love that. So it's a great tape pen to have. And then I'm just going to trim just slightly those extra edges just to neaten up. So our card's really starting to come together. Right, now what we've got is our daisies. Now I love these daisies. Daisies are one of those things that are really easy to use. I'm going to grab my ink and I'm just going to ink around the edges. So all I'm using here is our pink tulip.
Yep.
Just going round all the edges of our daisy. So I love cutting white card out because white card you can then turn into whatever colour you want with your ink pads. So going round all the edges and it just gives a really nice effect. And what's lovely about this, you can use, I mean, I'm using pinks to time with some pink cardstock, but if you haven't got sort of cardstock like this, you can use any cardstock that you've got at home and do the flowers any colour that you want. Great for wedding. I mean, these are I mean, I know lots of people are having to cancel their weddings and replan, and you know, but it is one to start with that you can make all your wedding invitations with. We've got that beautiful stamp set out there. So each one that you do, you're going to be able to make, you'll have time to make all your invites.
Actually, at some point, we don't know when, but the world will get back to normal. And
it will,
this is the kind of kit that you will come back to time and time again, won't you?
Absolutely, yeah, it will be, Ben. And actually, I mean, I know we say Garden of Love for weddings, but it really is one that you can use all year round. So,
just a quick question whilst you're doing that. Dieta said, question for Debbie, how do I get the gummy glue off my cards when it's finished?
The gummy glue.
Ooh,
I don't know what you mean by gummy glue. I'm assuming if you're using the tape pen, but you should only be getting it where you need it. If you are using a normal tape pen, so if I bring both of these in, one tape pen will have a flat sort of bold image and one will have the dots on it.
So I know which one's which.
Yes, so this one, if you're using this one, if you are going through, so if I turn them around to the counter, if you are using the one with the solid square piece in it, you will get residue from that through your die cuts. But if you use the dotty one, which has got the dots on it, and use that, you won't get any residue. Other than that, if you are using tacky glue or Collage all-purpose, if you rub it away straight away after you've used the glue, the residue will just rub off. It'll almost just sort of peel off and you can just sweep it to the side. So I think that's what you possibly might mean by that extra residue.
Okay. Well, let us know if we didn't answer that question, Dave.
Yeah, just let me know what residue it is that you're talking about, and we will try and answer that. So I've got my sort of daisies. I've layered those up there. Then we've got our word, and then what I have done is just cut some sort of die cuts here, and I've also popped some. I haven't shaped these flowers, but I've just popped a gem on the inside of these. In fact, we could just layer these all on top of each other and make really big daisies. So let's do that.
Okey-dokey.
So again, and then I've used my With Love, and this time I have put it just through the Xyron, and I've just popped that onto one of our nesting dies, our oval nesting dies. And then we will just pop this on.
Susan saying, woohoo, I just got a message from DHL. 3 packages arriving today. Happy dance. It's always nice, isn't it, when you get the notification that packages are arriving. And lots of people just loving this collection as well, actually. The Garden of Love cardstock, absolutely glorious, says Susan. Love this collection. Going to use it for my granddaughter's wedding next year, says Kathy. And Gilmore saying, hello everyone, love the glitter mirror and card set, pretty colours. The great thing is, as we said, is this collection you're getting as a huge bundle for £62, which I think is bonkers, or $84. Once you take off your platinum 20% as well, comes down even further. But if you want to go for individuals, you can. We will highlight some of the most popular ones in just a second. And Jennifer on YouTube says, I've got HSN on the TV and watching CTV on my phone. Watch us! Watch us! Craig, I think Craig's due to go live in there very shortly, literally just across the corridor. Maybe we should run in.
Yeah, he is. And there we go, Ben. So adding those flowers on, those gems, having this over the top. It's all those extra little bits. So if you are a beginner crafter, just cutting that die out of your top of your card is going to look phenomenal. But then add in that extra die on the top just to give it a little bit of shading. Just shaping your flowers, inking them at the edges. All those little things are going to make your cards just look so much more professional. And with this die set, you're absolutely going to be able to do that. So yeah, really nice one to go for there, Ben.
Absolutely gorgeous. What a stunning first project there from Debbie. And again, the kind of thing that you can recreate with this collection using all of the, well, not all of them, but lots of the different elements that you've got within this collection. 124 elements within it, from stamps to dies, to even more. All that cardstock, of course, available in there as well, which lots of you are going absolutely bonkers for. Maybe you want to go for the full collection. Maybe you want to then add more of the cardstock in as well, because that, of course, is your consumable. That's what you'll be using and running out of very quickly, I would imagine, once you get to grips with this collection. And, of course, you'll be using it with other dies and stamps and all sorts that you've got already at home as well. Dieta saying, thank you, Debbie. You answered my question. Well, that is good to know, Dieta. That is what we are here for. And Denise on Facebook saying, what a lovely collection. Now, as we said, value for money wise, you have got this main collection, and for £62, $84, it's great. However, we do realise that perhaps not everybody wants to go for the full collection. People just want to pick and choose some of the elements from the collection, and absolutely you can do that as well. Popular things that are individually available for you. This beautiful daisy. So this you can go for individually, the 3D layered daisy. So this is the one that we just saw a few moments ago there with Debbie. That's available for $7.99 or $8.99 if you want to go for that one on its own. There you go. So again, under a tenner, you can get some really, really lovely items from this collection. If you love the idea of doing the flower forming as well, we've then got the 3D layered rose as well. Again, same sort of concept here. You know, you can make 3 different sized flowers, but then of course once you build them up and bundle them up, you can create some real depth and dimension, whether it be with your flower forming foam, or if you want to use other materials as well, you have got the ability to do that too. Once again, the rose is $7.99 or $9.99. And also proving really popular is the monogram stamps. I really like this collection because, again, it gives you the 2 different frames. Really like this one here. Love the different shapes that you've got there. And then, of course, you've got all of the letters of the alphabet in this glorious font. Then you've got the numbers, and then all of the months of the year with your... Now, what are they called again? Don't tell me. Not your ampersands. They're called your... What are they called? There's a word for them. Your uns and your...
Ordinals, yeah.
Thank you. Your ordinals. That's me going, you got your ums, your thumps. Yeah, ordinals is much better. So again, you sound like I'm beatboxing. So yes, you can, again, use these, well, use them for whatever you want, but I love the examples that we've got here, as little save the dates, as little invitations as well. Look at P&B, 3rd of July, 2021. Just a few ideas for you there. That monogram frames is $9.99 or $12.95 if you would like to go for that. Must also bring you back to something which is proving very popular, our Monday Mega Deal. Now, we had quite a big stock of this because we know with the Monday Mega Deal that you're going to like what we've got for you. Inside 40 minutes, a third of the stock has already gone. I have a funny feeling that lots of people have been shopping during birthday, bought far too much, and now they've got nowhere to put it. Nowhere to put it. Well, we are here to come to the rescue for you with the large Stamp and Die folder. Great folder. Love the fact that you've got it in company colours. You've got a nice sturdy handle. It's really well built, this as well, so imagine this is going to get quite heavy over time. It's not going to fall to pieces because it's nice and sturdily built. Little tag on there as well, so you can label this up too if you want to kind of, pop different things from different sets into the folder, then you know what is what. Inside, again, plenty of space. You've got your ring binded design in there as well, so nice and sturdy, plenty of room to pop on all of your panels, and then again, plenty of space inside for popping tools or pens or whatever it might be with that elasticated pocket design. And not only are we going to give you that for $19.99, but we are also going to throw in 2 packs of the magnetic sheets as well, and these are brilliant because you're going to get 3 sheets within each pack, and then of course they're going to store so many of your dies within this folder as well. Already got the holes in, of course, too. You don't need to punch those separately. Already the holes there to work perfectly with your folder. Just a great way to get organised and a great way to keep all of your dies nice and safe, because especially with some of those little ones that you get, I could imagine that they will get lost quite easily. But when you've got these magnetic panels, they're going to be nice and safe, stored lovely inside your folder. Job done. It's a 40% saving on that today as far as your Monday Mega Deal is concerned, and brilliant for storing lots of the collections that we've got on the show today, like for example the Wreath Sentiment Stamp and Dies collection. 119 elements, I should say, included within this bundle. And what I love about it is, again, this is really a bundle for all occasions, for right around the year. You need to get out of your mind wreaths are just for Christmas. They aren't. As we showed you a few moments ago, you can make some beautiful cards and projects year round, whatever the season might be. Within this collection, you've got your wreath stamp and die set. So rustic wreath in full bloom, primitive and simple wreath. Then you've got your dies, which are the festive sentiments, seasonal sentiments. Then your stamp and die set, buds and blooms, nature's confetti, festive phrases and everyday phrases. And then you've got the Just Because clear acrylic stamps. It also comes with a tape pen for you as well. But it really is a comprehensive collection and allows you to build up some really beautiful wreath too. You've got the festive sentiments for the winter wishes. Hello gives you seasonal sentiments, autumn, spring, summer, winter. And then the festive phrases are really cool as well, because you get the little banner, if you like, die, and then you've got all of the different sentiments that you can print onto the banners as well. Really, really lovely collection for £70 or $90 if you want to go for that one. Today, we're going to have a look at some of Debbie's finished samples over the other side of the studio, just proving once again that wreaths really are for all year round, are they not, Debbie?
They certainly are. I love a wreath. What I love about this collection, and I'm sure you will at home, is the way that you can build them up to make them individual to whoever you're sending them to,
yeah,
and for whatever occasion. So being able to build them up, I think with wreaths we tend to think of them as sort of a one-trick pony. You know, we normally sort of maybe give them for sympathy or for Christmas to hang on the door, but actually we can do beautiful wreaths all year long. Vintage wreaths. I know lots of people are having these vintage style weddings, so the wreaths for those would be really beautiful. So what we've got here, if we look at this first card, this is a Christmas card. So this is what I would class as your traditional wreath with your poinsettia, all that beautiful greenery. Another one here. I mean, you can make these. I mean, look how gorgeous this looks. Now, you would think that this was a door card, and it's not. It's just a piece of embossed card that's been made to look like a front door, and it looks incredible.
Yeah.
So showing a few more, going a bit lighter now. now and using an acetate and actually having that front there with the acetate wreath all the way round. But then let's look, let me just find some prettier ones. Look at this one. Look how pretty we've gone now. So using this as your springtime card, your summer card coming into effect. We need things to brighten our days at the moment, don't we?
We certainly do.
And things like this. Now this would be for a birthday, anniversary, for any time of the year, even a wedding. So I love the fact that we can do so many different things. And again, someone's been very clever with this one and created another door. But look how gorgeous that looks, just a hello card to somebody. So these wreaths really are that personal sentiment that you can pop on your card for absolutely any occasion. And that's what makes them really super special. Right, so what I've done, Ben, is I've just popped all my bits here. Now I'm using a simple wreath. Now every wreath that you get, whether you go for one or all, they are you get a stamp with them and you get the wreath die. So you can choose what to use. You could make just a stamped background with your wreath, or you could do a stamp and dyed background, or you could just use the die, which is what I'm going to do on some green card. And then these I absolutely adore these. I'm just going to bring in my packaging.
They're so cool, aren't they?
They're very cool because these are very on trend at the moment. Banner sentiments, you'll see them on everything. So these are the ones that you need to get. And what's great about these is you've got all these different sentiments in them, all of them that will stamp inside this banner. They are, honestly, they're amazing. In fact, to the point, I'm putting them on everything at the moment. I do get a bit like that, Ben, with things. When they suddenly come out, I'm like, right, I'm going to use that for every card. So, and that's what happens. So I'm going to switch out for my Gemini Junior plates, even though I'm using my large Gemini, because my plates will go through there. So remember, we've got 10% off those plates at the moment. So it's definitely the time to stock up on your plates.
It is, and the thing to say for like newbies, I suppose, is that you don't have to worry if you have just bought a machine recently thinking your plates are going to wear out within a week or so. They're not, are they? The plates are going to last a long time. But it's good to have a spare for when you do need them.
Always good to have a set, yes. And it's not that often that we have a 10% off of them, because they are a core item. They're an item that we will always keep in stock. So it's just good to have them when when they are on offer. So just cutting all these out, you can see how simply these have all cut out. I love the inside of the wreath because you've actually got then an extra matte layer that looks really cool. So you could use that. But we're just going to pop that to the side. Just going to take my wreath out. Look how beautifully that cuts out. It really is gorgeous. So if you did want to use your die, you've got a die, your stamp. You can stamp directly over to your die and it will just leave a little rim around the edges. So it'll look really cool. But I'm just going to leave that as it is. I'm going to get my pokey tool and take out my autumn die here. I use this die on my friend's granddaughter's card because her little granddaughter's called Autumn.
Oh, what a lovely name.
Yes, yeah, really nice. So
when was she born?
She's just had her birthday last month. So yeah, what was last month? I've lost what month we're in now, Ben.
It was
October.
Oh yeah, we're in November now.
We're in November, yes.
Cool, blimey.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So actually it was September then, it was the month before. God, we've gone into, I should know that I've gone into, because my daughter's birthday is on the 1st of November, so I should know we've gone into November.
1st of November? Oh, it's yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday, it was Sunday. Sunday yesterday?
Oh, don't start now. What day is it today? Is it Tuesday today?
No, Monday.
Monday. It's Monday, the 2nd of November. Everybody, just in case you were wondering like us, it's a weird old time, isn't it? You're losing track of the days, track of the months.
I know.
It'll be Christmas before you know it.
It absolutely
oh dear.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I had such a busy day yesterday, Ben. I was literally all over the place because it was my daughter's birthday, so I went round to hers for breakfast.
Yeah.
Then I went round to see my brother and my dad, and then I drove here for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it was just all so busy, and then up in the night with HSN last night.
Yeah.
I've had a few hours sleep, and now I'm up now till tomorrow morning.
What? Till tomorrow morning?
Till tomorrow morning.
So you're more HSN stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, all HSN stuff throughout the night, so all very exciting.
So then you'll get a bit of sleep tomorrow morning.
Yes. Oh, and then another show then at 4 tomorrow here at Crafters TV.
Yeah, with me. Apologies for that.
No, quite all right, Ben. You'll keep me awake.
I'll make sure I get loads of energy drinks over your side of the studio. Make sure you don't. Make sure
Yeah, you might
over.
just have to shout at me every so often for when I nod off.
Yeah, the good thing is I can obviously see Debbie in the little monitors we've got here. So if I see her falling asleep, I'll shout over the other side. Debbie, wake up!
Right, so what I've done here, Ben, I've just used our deckled edge nesting dies with our stitched edging dies, and I've made a little easel card and just popped this together.
Lovely.
Now, I've got a real thing at the moment for black card with a coloured card and a light card. I think it looks quite dramatic. I'm just going to, there we go, get my my dotty tape pen. I always put things down and then forget where I put them.
Lots of love for the wreaths, actually. Mary James saying, I'm liking the wreaths that are on now. What a great collection, says Kathy. Beautiful cards, says Tesha. June saying, Debbie, I love your demos, so I'm saving your show twice for both the wreath demos and the Garden of Love demos. Thank you. And Evelyn and Karen making a really good point here. This just shows you how forgetful I am, probably Debbie as well. Talking about what day it is, Evelyn says, remember you're doing Monday Makers. Yeah, and Karen saying Monday mega deal. Remember? Oh yeah, how could I forget my own big voiceover thing? Thank you. Yes, definitely Monday. Yeah, keep those messages coming in. By the way, Susan says, by the way, talking about the wreaths. Do they go through the mini? She asks.
Yes, they do. When I demoed them before, yes, they go through the wreaths because they literally are just 3 inches.
Yeah.
So they will just go through. You might have to maybe turn them slightly and get them through, but they will fit through the mini, yes.
G'day.
So that's our first bit here. Now what I'm going to do is take some cardstock. So I've got some nice pinks, yellows and oranges, and then I'm going to use our die. Now this die set is amazing because this is our buds and blooms. In fact, I'm going to bring in both. We've got our Nature's Confetti and our buds and blooms. Now this one here is more your wintry tones. It's got your poinsettia in it, your dies and your stamps. It's got all your berry leaves. It's got your twigs. It's got all these sort of autumnal leaves in there that you can do things with in your Christmas. So that's more for your Christmas, your winter, your autumn. The buds and blooms one's got all your pretty flowers. It's got all your leaves and twigs again, your little roses, and all of these. I mean, this is a nice big die set, so you're getting your dies and your matching stamps, which is incredible. So I'm just going to take some of my flower dies and create some little flowers, and we're going to run them through. Again, you can definitely use your mini for this because these will all fit through. So just placing my cardstock onto here, and I'm doing this really simply because what I want you to see is how you can just use your dies if you want to and create really quick cards. So just running that through the Gemini.
I think as well, various elements, of your Garden of Love would work nicely with the wreath collection. Particularly the cardstock you could use as well with these flowers.
Oh, it would be beautiful. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I mean, you can imagine all these little flowers cut out of that beautiful glitter card and mirror card.
Lush.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So just taking all these flowers out here, popping that to one side. And then what I've got here, Ben, I've just cut myself lots of little flowers out here, and I've also done all the other bits here. Where's my stamp set? You are getting all the tiny little pieces, so all the little leaves and that, you're getting all of these. And then we're just going to build up our flowers, so we can just pop these in the centre. I'm just going to use a little bit of tape and pop them in to all these centre pieces. So without even using the stamp, we've got all these lovely little flowers going on here. And then we're going to build up our card. So if I bring this autumn card back in, to start with, we're going to build up our flowers around here. I'm going to use my 3D Collal, not all-purpose, I always say it, 3D Collal glue gel.
Yeah.
I've put it somewhere, Ben, safe.
Somewhere safe, so you knew where it was.
There it is. Got it. I've got it. You know, as soon as you could say that, you'll find it.
I was doing that earlier on because I had my reading glasses and I was wandering around from the studio to the gallery, wondering where my glasses were. Guess where they were?
On your head?
On my head.
I've done that so many times.
Have I done that in my life?
I've even done it to the point where I've gone to take them off and they're not there. They just feel like they're there.
Yeah. I do with my car keys a lot as well. Do you ever do that? So because I've got loads of different keys on me, like me keyring for my car keys. So I'll sometimes like put it on the end of my finger whilst I'm carrying other stuff to the car.
Yeah.
And then I'll be searching around like, where my car keys gone? Then I'll go back in the house to really find that I've got them dangling on my finger.
That's it, yeah.
Comes as you get older, I think, doesn't it? That?
It is definitely an older thing, because actually I used to be really good at not losing things. I always have a place for everything. I'm really good. Like my keys, I never put in a different place. They're in the same place every single time.
Yeah.
And now I start going back to that place and they're not there. And I think, why have I started not doing that?
Yeah, always panic. Especially when it's your keys or your purse or your wallet or something like that.
It's definitely an age thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And also I have to admit, I'm getting bad because, so I've cut that banner out and I've just stamped the "So Thankful" inside, and we're going to use this. So I'm going to bring in our foam pads. I think we have got them on the show as well, which is good. So stock up on your foam pads.
Details coming up bottom of the screen for you.
Smaller ones. There we go. Let's just bring in some smaller ones.
It's a birthday bundle. We've still got some birthday stuff left over. So there you go. The 3D foam pad birthday bundle. £19 or £29.50 instead of £25.98 or £39.90. To be honest, I'm surprised that we've got anything stock-wise left from birthday, because you guys cleared us out.
Absolutely.
Seriously, nothing much left in the warehouse apart from cobwebs. But yeah, what a great event that was. What a great event. Loads of you grabbing all of your goodies, and hopefully lots of those goodies might just be with you.
All right, I'm just trying to get my pads off the top. I've used little ones, and all I'm doing, you know what, Ben, I'm just having a nightmare with these foam pads, so I'm going to actually switch back to my larger ones, because we're just going to cut them. There we go. We'll cut them, Ben. That will be easier. It's so much easier to get the pads off the larger ones. So pop one there. There we go. We got there eventually.
Really coming together quite lovely, that.
Yes, it certainly is. Just for a nice little card. These are beautiful. And then we're going to use this as our little stopper on the inside.
Great.
Just like that. And there we go. So that's come together nice and quickly, and looks really beautiful. Love that one. So if I just bend that up, you can see.
And that, to me, Debbie, is a great demonstration to show that wreaths aren't just for Christmas. I mean, that couldn't be any less Christmassy, could it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just looks really nice. It's one of those little small cards you can just send to someone, say hi, just a little note in there, and yeah, really perfect. I love these wreath ones. So bend them up, but bend them up. Don't bend them up. Make them up and create them how you want to create them. So that's
absolutely.
What I love about them.
You know what? I love that idea as well that Debbie's just mentioned, you know, making cards and sending them now, just because I think, you know what, as I said earlier on, bit rubbish at the moment, isn't it? But how nice to be able to have the skill and the tools to be able to, you know, put little cards together, little thank you cards, or little, you know, hope you're well kind of cards, just thinking of your cards to send to your friends and family, to let them know that you're thinking about them at this time. So I think that's a lovely, lovely idea. And these wreaths can be really, really pretty to be able to do that as well. This is the whole collection. If you want to go for the Wreath Sentiment Stamp and Dies set, 119 elements included within this collection, with your wreath stamp and die sets. You've got all of your sort of foliage stamps there as well, all those beautiful sentiment dies too. There's just so much within this collection to be able to build up these wreaths. Of course, you'll be using these as we head towards the festive season, but hopefully, particularly that last demo that Debbie's just shown you there, hopefully that gives you an idea that these really are for use all year round. You'll get your dotty tape pen included in with this as well. Stephanie saying, I love the wreath. Susan, these wreaths would be brilliant with flower forming foam. Absolutely they would. Yeah, why not? A very cheerful card, that one, says Stephanie. Mary says, loving that card, Debbie. And Julia saying, how pretty is that card? Lots of love for that card, and lots of love for the wreath collection in particular. We mentioned earlier on about the plates that we've got on the show as well. Just to mention, we've got the Junior and the Gemini plates as well. So just thought it was worth kind of bringing that to your attention. So they got the Gemini clear cutting plate, $8.99 if you want to go for this deal, or $13.45. A great time to be stocking up on these without having to like pay the full price, if you like. 10% saving on this. You've then also got your storage bag, which is always very, very handy indeed. $7.19 or $13.45 if you want to go for that one. Again, a 10% saving. 10% saving across all of our plates actually on the website. So do have a look at those if you need to stock up. Now is a good time to do it. Whether you have got the Junior or whether you've got the Gemini, you will find the plates available there for you. I cannot believe we are halfway through the show already. It is absolutely flown by. So as we get ready to show you some more demonstrations, let's give you some more details about Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
All right, let's remind you of some of the goodies which you are absolutely loving today. One of the collections that you love is the Garden of Love collection. Within that, let's get my dirty fingerprints off there. We've got the cardstock, which is absolutely flying out of the door individually. We had some of this on birthday week, actually. I think yesterday this was featured, and it was busy then. It's busy once again now. This is excuse the fingerprints. This is a great collection because you're going to get 3 different styles of cardstock. So 24 sheets of each. This is the beautiful mirror cardstock, these gorgeous colours. Again, if you have seen mirror card like that in this sort of beautiful pink colour, I haven't. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to get 4 different colours. You will get the green in there as well. 4 different colours, 6 of each. So that's included. And then matching with that, you're going to get your beautiful glitter cardstock as well. Let me just flick that through for you because this is absolutely stunning. And the great thing about our glitter cardstock is it's not going to shed. You get all of the beautiful shine, all of that beautiful glitter that you would want to get, but without the glitter shedding everywhere as well. Look at that green. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Then you've got your gold in there as well, and that beautiful sort of baby pink included too. So that's all in there. 24 sheets of your glitter cardstock, matching perfectly, of course, with that mirror card as well. And then you get your linen cardstock too. So once again, that matching up perfectly with the colours that you've already got with all the other card, with the glitter cardstock and the mirror cardstock as well. So it is just a match made in heaven with all of that. 72 sheets in total. $14.50 or $19 is the price on that. If you want to go for the main bundle that I've got to me left here, you can do, and add more cardstock in, absolutely you can do as well. But that cardstock on its own is flying out the door. People multi-ordering on getting the bundle and then getting more of the cardstock as well. And actually lots of you just buying the cardstock 2 or 3 times over. So get it whilst we've still got it. Other bits and pieces that we've got for you on the show, which are proving really busy. The 3D foam pad birthday bundle. Yeah, as I said earlier on, so surprised we've got any birthday stock left, to be honest with you, because it was super busy the last couple of weeks. Just a few bits and pieces left in the warehouse as far as birthday is concerned. This is the 3D foam pad birthday bundle. If you want to grab that today, always useful 3D foam pads, of course. £19 or $29.50. If you want to add that one into your basket today, saving a quarter. And then this glue bundle, really handy. You've got 2 lots of your all-purpose and 2 lots of your tacky glue as well. However, the stock on this is low. We've got less than 100 chances for you to buy. So if you need to stock up as far as the adhesive is concerned, grab it now whilst you can, because we're down to double figures on that as far as stock is concerned. $11.50 or $21.50. Is your price, saving over 25%. And just to remind you, because this also helps me remember what day of the week it is, the Monday Mega Deal. You have the large die and stamp folder, really handy, really well built. So if you're going to fill that, jam-pack that with your magnetic sheets, it's going to be fine. And actually, we're going to throw in some of those magnetic sheets for you as well. 2 packs, which contain 3 each, so 6 magnetic sheets to get you going. So if you have been buying lots and lots over the course of the birthday event, and you now need somewhere to put them, which you know lots of people have, this Monday Mega Deal is brilliant. You're saving over 40% if you get these today. $19.99 or $24.95. Great little gift idea as well if you're shopping for somebody who's crafty in your life. Now, if you are looking to go for ultimate personalization, this is a really cool collection to go for. The Gemini Shadow Alphabet Collection, because the clever design of these, of course, gives you each letter from the alphabet, but then gives you that kind of like drop shadow effect as well. So it's a really clever collection if you, as I say, want to be able to personalize, not just for cards as well, but maybe for like home decor ideas as well. You've got the ability to do just that. So all of the letters of the alphabet, as you would expect, no surprises here. So all 26 letters of the alphabet. We're even going to throw in your little, that is an ampersand, isn't it? Yeah, what was the thing earlier on? That's it, ordinals, yeah. So there is your ampersand. I get easily confused. And we've also got numbers included in here as well. So all of that included in there for £59 or $95. You will only get 1 ampersand, so I'll hide that one. You're saving over £33, over $52 across that collection today. But I just love this for the fact that because you can create any phrase, you can create any saying, you know, you can make a card for any birthday because you've got all the numbers there as well. This is the kind of collection that you have got ultimate personalization with. Like, for example, so this is a great example, right? Because if you've ever gone to like maybe buy a card and you've gone for mum, for example, you can get mum, can't you? You can get mummy, you can get mother. Very rarely can you find mam. You can, and if you're up this neck of the woods, this part of the world, that is mum, isn't it? There's no such thing as mum, it is mam. And so I think things like that are great, and if you've got, I don't know, like your great uncle Engelbert. I mean, do you know what I mean? It gives you the opportunity to be able to, completely personalise, because you're not going to find a card out there you're not with Engelbert written on it. By the way, if you have got a great Uncle Engelbert, do get in touch. I'd just be very interested. It's a great name, that, isn't it? Engelbert. Anyway, I'll stop rabbiting because getting some strange looks from the other side of the studio. Ben, remember you're on live TV. Definitely, what you got over there?
I had an Uncle Albert. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Uncle Albert?
Uncle Albert and Auntie Peggy.
Uncle Albert, like in Only Fools and Horses?
Yeah. But you are right. So how about sending a hug in the post?
I love
mean,
that.
Look how beautiful this is. So don't think about keeping all your alphabet straight. You can make them all wonky like this one. I absolutely love that. And going from ma'am to mom. Yes, so anything that you do, and using them with your edibles. We've got that beautiful edible in the Garden of Love collection. That would look amazing with this through the middle. Just look incredible. And we can't have a mom without a dad. So just being able, and that's what I love about these, whether you're making a manly card or a really pretty feminine card, these words are just going to go through whatever you're doing them for. But maybe you want personalization. Maybe it's a wedding. You can put people's initials on them. I love this one. The play on words, the B words are just amazing, aren't they? And just bright and vibrant. We're going to do a card similar to this one next. So putting them on a piece of card.
Congrats.
And then
congrats. Congrats.
Yeah, King Kong rats.
I was looking at that.
Ben, that's just the type of thing that I would do. I'm loving that you did that.
I was like, what does that mean? Kong rats?
Kong rats, yeah. King Kong rats. And what about a baby girl or a baby boy? You can just do them in whatever you want. But look how beautiful they look. A couple more just to show you how lovely they can look. And what about this one? I love this one. Just creating that home at the top, and it just looks really nice.
That says home, Ben.
That says home, Ben, yes.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Congrats.
That's really tickled me, that congrats. I just couldn't read anything else. But
you made me look twice. That was the thing. I had to look twice, think, what? Have I read that wrong? Right, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to use the word thanks, because obviously we've got Thanksgiving coming up next month, so it's just a really nice thing to do. So we are going to, I'm just going to get my tape as well and take the letters down. So just popping them into place. I'm not really doing it by any measuring, but if you did feel like you want to measure it out, then by all means you can. But I'm just doing it by eye and doing each 2 letters, so we can pop them going down our card. So I'm using this beautiful Centura Pearl card, which is a really nice sort of mustardy colour. And then pop in our next 2 on.
It's clever that you sort of get that shadow effect, isn't it? Because I thought the way that looked, that it would be more than 1 die for each letter.
Yeah, I was exactly the same when I got them, Ben, and I was actually thinking, oh, how do they work before I'd use them? It's very clever. I mean, I just find that with a lot of dies at the moment, we seem to get lots of dies out, and they look like they would be a struggle to use, but our development team make them so easy for us. They do all that hard work for us, which is amazing. What I love about these letters is there's so much that we can do with them. So when you've cut these out, not only do you get the actual letters itself, so you can keep them and use them for another alphabet or another word, you're then getting all these pieces. Let me just bring in my pokey tool. If you just, can you see, if you just run it down, it just pops them all out. So a really quick, simple way of just taking all those little pieces out and using this as almost like a little aperture. So taking those bits out, then what I want to do is just give that a trim. So we're going to trim our cards to size. I'm just going to pop my guillotine up. Sorry, it's my big one. It was the first one to hand. And just trim the sides of this. And then next what we're going to do is I'm going to mat and layer this onto just some craft cards. So we're just going to trim this one to size. So really nice and simple. We're not doing anything that's difficult for anyone to do. And I'm just doing it by eye, so where we pop these in, we can just see where that's going to go with that border around the edge. Yeah. And then trim that piece. So we've got our 2 pieces there. And then what I also did is then cut out the thanks again, but we cut it out in black. So when we stick this piece on, so we're just going to use our tape pen to just go round. And you can see I've done this one completely from scratch. Sometimes it's nice to have prep and be fully prepared, but it's also good to really give that variation of how quickly a card can come together. Yes. So popping this on here. We've got a bit of a wonky tea going on, but we're not going to worry about that. That's all right. And then what you can do, so we can pop these back in, which I'm going to do, but you could put these on foam pads so they stand out a little bit, and they would then create that shadow. But just for now, we're going to just use our all-purpose glue and just stick these back in. And it really couldn't be more simpler than that. Yeah, absolutely. If you need 3D foam, of course, don't forget we've got that birthday bundle still available for you if you want to use that. But it's great, isn't it, to see the card from start to finish. And again, what a great little collection to have if you're just starting off. If you want to make, I always think with these, like something like this, quite simple to put together. But again, the effect that you get at the end is really, really professional. It needn't be too difficult, Debbie. I think that's the point, isn't it? Oh, absolutely. I mean, we do, you know, some of these classes like we like to do on a Monday Makers, like we like to make them a bit more advanced. Yeah. But also, although this is quite advanced, it's simple enough for a beginner crafter to do as well. Yeah, absolutely. Nice and easy to follow. Absolutely, yes. That's the point. And the great thing about so if anyone's only just joined us or found Crafts TV, you can re-watch all our shows. So what someone actually, Ben, wrote in last week when I was in, and they were saying they write down a little note of every day of what the classes are.
Oh, really?
So when they've got their product, when they come through, they know exactly what date and where to go back and find it.
How far do our shows go back then? I suppose you can watch all of them, can't you?
You can watch all of them.
On YouTube?
You can watch absolutely all of them. But most of them would just say like a Monday Makers or a Creative Cravings or a Masterclass.
Yeah.
But if you want to know specifics of what's been done in that show, of what you've got, just write yourself a little note.
Well, that's such a cool idea.
Yeah,
I
thought
knew
it was a
that
really
you could
good
obviously
idea.
re-watch, but I didn't realise that you could go back, you know.
Yeah, you can
all the
watch
way.
them all. Yeah,
Months
I
and
think
years.
all of them. I think you can watch actually all of them, which we do, which is the amazing thing with. I mean, I don't know on YouTube, but I'm assuming you can on YouTube as well, but definitely Facebook. And there we go, Ben. That's all I'm going to do to finish off our card. But look how effective that looks. It looks amazing. It says everything we need it to say. So whether you're putting a name on there, whether you're doing whatever sentiment you want to do, you're going to be able to create these really unique sort of cards, boxes, tags, anything with these lovely alphabet dies.
And of course, with it being the alphabet collection, you get all 26, don't you? Big thank you to Debbie for that last demo. Really love it. And again, nice and easy for you to be able to personalise all of your cards with this set. So all of the different letters of the alphabet that you will get with this collection. You'll also get your ampersand as well. I just think I'm a big fan of alphabet die collections, you know, and stamp collections as well, because it just gives you the sort of ultimate in personalisation, as we were talking about just a few moments ago. And great as a collection to go for if you're quite new to card making as well, because you just won't be without here. You'll be able to, you know, spell out any name, you know, any occasion, and also, of course, as far as birthdays go, the fact that you're getting your numbers with this as well means that you'll be able to, you know, do any birthday you want to be able to do as well. £59 or $95 for that collection, saving 33 or 52 if you're in the States. If you want to go for these individually, they are available on a multi-buy for you. So you can choose your letters and your numbers. It's basically any 6 for £12.50 or $20. So if there's just a particular collection of letters that you want, you've got the ability to be able to do that as well. Right, let's go back to the Garden of Love, kind of where we started a little bit earlier on. Let's have a look at all of the dies that you're going to get within this collection. This is such a mammoth collection, it really, really is. And I just want to kind of break it all down for you in no particular order. I'm going to show you the dies first of all. The main value for money, if I'm being honest with you, is of course with the main bundle, because you get everything that I'm about to show you now for an amazing price. However, if you want to go for the individuals, you can. This is your elegant peony. We saw this a little bit earlier on, that beautiful edgeable, which allows you to get so much detail into your die cut. That's included within the dies. You've then also got this beautiful delicate lace border. That's included if you go for these dies. Then you've got, love this, this sort of like little invitation die, if you like. Now again, great for sort of place settings as well, if you wanted to be able to do that. Really gorgeous with that lovely rose detail. Then you've got all of your sentiment dies as well. So this one is With All My Love. You're then going to get within the collection on your wedding day. You've also got your happy anniversary. Then you've got Everlasting Love. You've got Congratulations and Always and Forever. So that is gorgeous. £35.50 or £51.94 if you want to go for that individually. However, hang fire just a second, because you could go for the main bundle. If you don't want to do that and you just want stamps, we've got the stamp collection for you as well. You can get all of these individually as well. Just to say, the monogram frames is flying out the door as an individual. This beautiful stamp collection, which gives you these 2 wonderful frames, and then again, complete personalisation with all the letters of the alphabet. You've got all of your numbers and months of the year there as well, with your ordinals, allowing you to be able to create some absolutely beautiful invitations for whatever the event might be. So that's included within your stamps. Oh, what's that doing there? Oh, I know what. Those go with your dies. By the way, yes, we're just quickly recapping on your dies. You get the 2 beautiful flowers as well. I know why they're there, because they were very popular individually. Those are with your dies. But with your stamps, it's all going well, isn't it? With your stamps, you are going to get this included as well. This is the save the date. So again, with this, you've got all of the different events, everything that you need to be able to create some beautiful save the date stationery or cards, whatever it might be. Then we're going to get your flowers as well. Again, great to be able to build up on your wreath too, if you want to be able to do that. But it's a really, really beautiful floral bouquet with a whole host of different flowers and foliage and leaf stamps in there as well. And then finally, within your stamps, you're going to get your to have and to hold collection, again with some really beautiful stamp sentiments: love, laughter and happily ever after. Wishing you a lifetime of happiness. Love is the greatest gift we can give each other. The best love story is the one you write together. May your life together be full of love and your love full of life. Oh. And to have and to hold from this day forward. So that is your stamp collection. £17 or $22.50. Bonkers value for money. If you want to go for that individually, you can do. Comes with your main bundle, don't forget. However, if you just want cardstock, check this out, because this has been flying out the door. Again, excuse fingerprints. This is the Garden of Love card collection with 72 sheets. So you're going to get matching colours across 3 different styles of card. First up is your mirror card. So you're getting the beautiful gold, you're getting the silver, the green, and that sort of baby pink in there as well. I mean, who doesn't love the mirror card? It's absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, all of the colours that you're getting across the cardstock is matching with the next bundle. So this again is the beautiful glitter card. I'm such a fan of our glitter card. I've got to tell you, I think it's brilliant. The fact that it's all encapsulated, the fact that you've got all of the beautiful sparkle of glitter, but you haven't got the fuss with it as well. And we have got some nice sort of autumnal colours in here, some sort of festive colours as well. Take a look at that gold, really shiny, really gorgeous. And again, that sort of baby pink colour as well. And then to kind of go with all of that, you've then got all of the colours that we've just shown you there within the linen cardstock as well. It's a massive bundle, so you're going to get 24 sheets of each of the different card that you've got in there. That gives you your 72 sheets, and that equals huge value for money when you consider it's just £14.50 for all of that, all matching, all ready to go. $19 if you're buying that in the US. However, if you loved that, if you loved the stamps, if you loved all of the dies as well, do yourself a favour and grab the big bundle, because that's where the main value for money is. It should be over, if I can read that correctly, over £136 and over $188. You're getting that for 62 quid or $84. That's massive value for money. It really is. If the budget stretches today and you love this, like I know loads of you doing, go for the main bundle and add some more of the cardstock in as well, because honestly, you'll be coming back to it time and time and time again. It really does cover everything. And as I've said, if you're fairly new to us and you're looking for kind of an ultimate bundle really that you can just get going with, this is brilliant, because you've got a little bit, I say a little bit, you've got a lot of everything. Cardstock, dies, stamps, pretty much everything that you need to get going, and it's a really beautiful collection that you will use time and time and time again for all sorts of different celebrations, anniversaries, weddings, birthdays, all of those kind of things. Lots of love coming in again today. Thank you for all of your messages, by the way. We all always really appreciate these. Just referring back to Debbie's last demo just a while ago, Stephanie saying, glad to see the shadow alphabet back. Made a birthday card a while ago with Uncle on the front. Stephanie saying, a very clever alphabet set. And just referring to the Garden of Love, I think here, Dieta saying, what a great bundle. I love all of the dies. Kay saying, I love the fancy font. And Sally on Facebook saying, I spent a happy few hours the other day going back through some past shows. Yeah, referring to the shows that you can watch going back, way back when on YouTube. Then I got carried away with how many new products CC has brought to us this past year. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, if you are new to us, then you can see all of the shows going way back when. Might watch back one of my first shows when I get home later on. See how I've come on and blossomed over the last 2 months. Or how I've got worse. Right, let's go back over to Debbie because she's ready for some more demos. What are you showing us next, Debbie?
Right, we're going to go back to the Garden of Love because
Lovely.
I absolutely adore this collection, and I just want to show a couple of samples that I found with these stamps, because actually sometimes we don't appreciate the small things that are in these collections. Look how beautiful this stamp is, and it would look absolutely gorgeous putting one of those little wreaths inside as well. It just looks stunning. And another one here that I showed earlier, I absolutely adore this card. It just looks beautiful, all those little stamped elements, and that is just from one of those elements. So this really large stamp pack is made, this card is entirely made from that. Yeah, it's really really gorgeous. I just love that one. But not only that, you're getting an array of dies in here, lots of different dies. I love this one, this is one of Sarah's favourite cards at the moment, but using that border to go along the tops and the bottoms looks really pretty. Again, using that other edgeable that we've got. I love this use for it. Just putting a small amount of it on the front of this card looks incredible. Or maybe using it in a different way, just over the fold in this stepper card at the side. It just makes everything look so much more professional. It makes it look pretty. It makes it stand out. Or maybe just doing, it's all about wreaths today, isn't it? Look, a daisy wreath made with the daisies. I love that daisy die. It's the most simplistic flower die you can get, and they always look so beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with cutting a couple of the die cuts. What I do love about this one, we do a rose place card. Now the rose place card is really clever because you actually make your own place cards, and this is a diddy edgeable. So this one has no cutting line on the base. It actually has the cutting edge over the top of it. So it will cut over the top, which we're going to try. So I've got a piece of my pink mirror card. I'm going to place this at the top here. I'm going to do something a little bit different than a place card, but if you do want to use a place card, then what you would do is use this die to cut out, and all it will do is put the slits inside for you to put your name tag in the top. So it's a very clever die, that one. So and actually this would look great for Christmas, for your Christmas table, for your name places. You don't have to keep it Garden of Love. If you do it in your Christmas colours, it's just going to look incredible. So I'm going to bring in my junior plates. I'm going to place that die on the top. In fact, we can cut two at the same time because I'm also going to use the elegant peony border as well. So we'll just bring this one in and place that on there. And I'm just going to place it right to the end. Going to grab myself some tape just to take those down so they don't shift.
I love that idea of having little Christmas names for your Christmas table this year, even if it is
really
just you
cool,
and your immediate family. That's a great idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we have time to make it special this year, because I think no matter what, we're going to have a really odd Christmas this year.
Yeah.
So I definitely think we need to go all out to make it special for the people that we can spend that time with.
Yeah, absolutely right.
So just popping that into place, and then we'll run those through.
Makes me feel a bit worried about my particular Christmas, because I won't mention the name, but my little boy's been asking for a particular new games console. He's been saying he's been wanting it for Christmas, so I've sort of said to a few other members of the family, should we all club together and get it for him, you know, as the present? But he's sort of been saying, oh, you need to pre-order it, you need to pre-order it. And I was like, wait, it'll be fine. Went to look today, and all the pre-orders are sold out.
No.
Bad dad alert.
There you are, a bad dad.
That's bad, isn't it? That is bad.
Oh, he'll never, ever, ever forgive you.
Don't say that, Debbie!
No, do you know what, Ben? On the other hand, kids are normally quite resilient. They might be a little bit disappointed, but they totally get it.
Yeah, and hopefully, you know, if I say to him, you know, I can't get it for you, within time he might forget and he might send me about 500 quid.
Surely with things like that though, do they not order extras in? I mean, I don't know, because I mean, my son is, well, he's 29 now, my son, but he used to have an Xbox years ago, and used to always want the latest games. I don't ever remember not being able to get them, and how early they come in.
Yeah, this is like the new one, so he'll want it. It's the PS5 is what it is. You see. And that's what always makes me think about this place, because for things like video games, you always have to buy the next thing, don't you? You always have to buy the next console. I always think back to our brilliant, die cutting machines, how they're all sort of future-proofed. You see, we don't have that here.
Yeah, absolutely. I could say, and I know this is completely not to do with work, but I've got a really cool story about the PlayStation new 5.
Oh yeah.
You've
got one that I can buy off you?
No, I haven't. Oh. No, I haven't. But Spider-Man is it's a new game. Well, it's the same game, but they've created it for the Xbox 5. Yeah. My friend's son, who I've grown up with him. I used to look after him as a child. Yeah. He's the new Spider-Man in the game.
Seriously?
Seriously, yeah.
Can he get me a console?
Ben Jordan. Yeah, I'll have to ask him. So that's my little claim to fame there. Yeah, wow, I'm so super proud of him. But he's the new Spider-Man, in there, which is pretty cool. Right, back to crafting. Sorry about that.
That was my fault.
So I'm using a piece of A4 card, and what I've done is I've scored it at 2 7/8 of an inch, 5 6/8 of an inch, and 8 5/8 of an inch. Now this creates a concertina card, and then 3 inches down I've just scored a line from here to the corner of the card, and that will actually create a card blank. Let me bring in my card blank with all my bits here. Take all my bits out. This will create this shape card. So nice and easy, so you can go back and re-watch that to get the measurements, which is good. And then you're just going to concertina fold it to create this shape card. So that gives us the shape of our card. Then I've just got some really pretty papers. So we're just going to decorate the front of our card with our beautiful papers. I'm just going to bring in my Kalau all-purpose glue. So this is a great glue, and this is what I was saying about earlier for the lady who asked about how you get your sort of splodgy bits off. So if any glue seeps out, if you don't wipe this off straight away, it will create little blobs of glue. But if you literally rub it to get rid of it, all those bits will go away. So going to pop these in. I'm just building up my cardstock. The green here, this is the green cardstock that's in your Garden of Love. Oh, yeah. So it's a really nice one to use for your matte and layering. Just popping all these pieces in. Now the easiest thing to matte and layer with this cardstock, with any cardstock, is to cut out this again, these panels, and then cut them slightly smaller. And each time you can then fit them into where you want them. Just popping these in. And I like makes like this, Ben, because you can just use whatever's in your stash. We've all got those boxes of cardstock that we don't know what to do with. We always keep them, and then they build up and build up and build up until we can't fit any more in there, so we end up then just throwing them all away.
Do you mean like extra little bits that you've used elsewhere?
All your scrap boxes, yes.
Dave was talking about that earlier on, actually. So that everyone has those boxes of just little bits and pieces.
Absolutely, yeah. We've all got them, haven't we? And I do it every time, and then I have a big clear out, get rid of most of it, because you think, oh, I'm just not going to use it, and then it builds up again. And it's such a shame, because we really should all use our crafty stash, especially all those bits and pieces, and these sort of cards you can do that with.
Especially if you've got like little bits and pieces of cardstock as nice as this.
Yes, which is beautiful. So some of you might have this, because this was the Garden of Love paper pad. Unfortunately, as with Sarah's collections, once it's gone, it's gone. But we did have some beautiful cardstock in over the birthday week, and all of that is going to work so beautifully well with this and this green cardstock. And then I've used one more here for the inside, so we can, because that's the one that you'll probably see the most when you open it up. I mean, you can decorate all of them if you want to, but just do where you think that your card opening will be. So that's all our layers in our pretty card. Just taking my glue excess away there, and that's our main card done. So when you open it up, it's all sorted there.
Amazing.
And I have, yes, there it is. I'm going to say, why wouldn't I have done one for the back? Of course I've done one for the back. Just popped it in a different place. And pop that in place. So what we are going to do, that little one here that I created the top piece with, so we didn't do it as a nameplate card. I've also stamped out, I've done an extra one here, and I've stamped out just some of those little sentiments. So I say little, these are beautiful sentiments. So we've got love, laughter and happy ever after, and to have and to hold. So I'm just going to pop these into place. I'm going to just switch out my glue. In fact, I've got my glue pen, so I can do that because I don't want to use my Collab All-Purpose. You don't want to use this glue on your mirror card because it would just take the coating off.
Yeah.
So popping this into place. And these give me my two little toppers. And then we're going to have these in our card. So let's put this on the front to have and to hold. These are great sentiments, these ones, especially if you've got weddings coming up. Popping that into place there. And then we're going to use this one on the back of our card. And there we go, popping that one into place. And then what I'm going to use is the border that we cut out. So this one here, I'm just going to use it to decorate the inside. So I'm going to use it on here. And I've just got a couple more. We're just going to get our scrap piece of card again, use our dotty tape pen and pop these into place. I love these dotty tape pens so much.
Yeah, they're super handy, aren't they? Particularly for things that are difficult to glue, more intricate dies and whatnot. Very clever how they work as well.
So clever, Ben, yeah. So no glue on there whatsoever. And then we'll pop the other one. In fact, I'm going to trim this one down. That's the nice thing with these, the cuttability, snippability that we've got with them.
Yeah.
You can just cut them down and add and you would never think it was the same die. So popping this on. And this time we'll pop this up the top here. Brilliant. And just create two separate different looks, but a really nice insert into that card. So there we go, we've got our finished one there. And if I just bring in this one, all I've done is added a little flower onto the front there. Yeah. So just to finish that off, and that is the same flower. This one is created with that daisy flower, but it's created with vellum. So if you've got some vellum in your stash, it's a really nice one to cut out of that. But a really beautiful card to send to anybody, really.
Absolutely gorgeous. Some really, really beautiful demos right across all of the collections that we have got. Terry D. Tyrrell on Facebook just saying, love the paper, one of my favourites. Love the mirror interspersed as well. Keep those comments coming in. We've got, well, just half an hour remaining now. So if there's anything particularly that you want to ask Debbie, any questions that you've got about any of the collections, then get those in before we disappear in, well, 29 minutes time. This is the Sarah Signature Garden of Love collection, though. It is massive. There's that beautiful cardstock again, all of that glitter card. You've got all of that beautiful linen card and the mirror card as well. Lots of you going for the collection and then ordering the cardstock separately, and actually lots of you just going for the cardstock and multi-ordering that as well because it is so beautiful. Very, very popular across that whole collection, and also the individuals as well, because don't forget, if you don't want to stretch to the full collection today, you can break it down and go for the cardstock on its own. We've then got the stamp collection on its own as well, and then all of those beautiful dies available individually as well. Check the web if you want to see the breakdown for those. But whichever way you go, that Sarah's Signature Garden of Love collection is proving very, very popular. Now, we've also got the Wreath Stamp Sentiment collection for you as well, the stamp and die set. This is, again, amazing. Value for money wise is just huge because you're going to get all of those beautiful stamp and die wreath sets. So the rustic, full bloom, primitive and simple wreath, which gives you, you're seeing here, the actual stamp for the wreath and the die as well. So you can use the die on its own, you can use the stamp on its own, or use the die and the stamp together. You've then got your festive expressions, so festive sentiments, seasonal sentiments, your buds and blooms, and Nature's Confetti die and stamp set, your festive phrases and everyday phrases stamp and dies, and then your Just Because acrylic stamps as well. You'll also get with that set, you know, we've been harping on about the dotty tape pen. That is also included within this collection as well. £70 or $90 if you want to go for that. Now, these are available for you individually as well. if you spend £40 or $40, you will get 10% off. Let's just show you some of the individuals as well, which have proved really, really popular. So you can go for the dies and separately if you want. This is really, really beautiful. The festive sentiments, details there at the bottom of your screen. So $6.99 or $8.95. 3 dies included within this. So you're going to get winter wishes, Merry Christmas, and your Christmas wishes as well. And then also your festive phrases available individually. These are really cool. And this is what Debbie was talking about at the start of the show, actually. Love it for the fact that if you see here, you've got your little your die banner there, okay? So then you can cut that out in whatever cardstock you want. But then you've got all of the different sentiments as well, all curved to fit within the actual banner itself. So you've got Merry Christmas, Christmas wishes, Happy Holidays, White Christmas, and Season's Greetings. For $4.99, that is great. Again, super little stocking filler if you're buying for somebody who is into their crafts. You've then got your everyday phrases. And once again, similar, different shaped banner there. I love that. Most of the type of banner that you should have, like the planes that you should fly across the sky and have like the little messages telling out the back of them. It's that kind of banner, isn't it? But you get the die on there, and then all of the different stamps to pop within that die. So, so thankful, sending love, thank you, hello, awesome, and happy anniversary. Again, just think they're going to be very, very handy and very usable over the course of the, well, the next few months particularly. If you just want to send just because cards, thank you cards, thinking of you cards, these are absolutely brilliant. $4.99 or $6.95 is the deal on that. Remember, if you love them all and you want to go for them all, you can do with the full Gemini Wreath sentiment stamp and die collection. 119 elements for £70 or $90. Let's just share the love, which is just coming in, by the way, for that last card which Debbie made. Such a pretty card, Debbie, says Evelyn. Lovely card, Debbie, says Stephanie. Lovely card, Debbie, says Lynn. And Clarice on YouTube. Love the unique shape of that card. So safe to say there's a lot of love for all of Debbie's makes so far today. 25 minutes to go, so get those messages in. Also as well, if you want to send in any pictures of anything that you've made with these collections, get those in now so we can feature those before the end of the show. So maybe you have used the Wreath collection. I am wrecking the place. Maybe you've used stuff from Sarah's signature collection. Get those pictures in and we'll share them with the rest of the world. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is the email address. Thank you all. Right, let's go back to Debbie and see what she's got up her sleeve for the next demo. Looks like we're going back to Wreaths again over there.
Yeah, everything. I just adore these. They're so lovely to look at. They look nice. They're just something that's really gorgeous. When someone opens their card, they're going to love them. And you can decorate your box with them, your gift bag. So with Christmas coming up, they're going to be perfect. You're going to be able to make all your Christmas cards. I mean, look at this. It looks absolutely beautiful. Just a really nice way to decorate something easily. You could make tags with these as well. You can decorate your gift bags, everything that's Christmas coming up. But if you just want something all year round, look how absolutely stunning this card is. It looks beautiful. It's totally different to thinking about what you would do with a wreath.
What do you call that, like a diamond easel?
Yes, diamond easel, exactly that. There you go. You're definitely impressing me, Ben. Your crafty knowledge is going through the roof today.
I have been learning.
You just got to get used to reading words better.
I'm never going to live that down, am I? Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. No, we're never going to let you forget that one. Definitely not. No. But another one here. So creating that autumn feeling, but then creating a completely different summer look, gorgeous. And this one, now this is stunning. I love this. I think this is the sort of thing I could send all my Christmas cards. These would be easy to make. You've got that beautiful banner die inside and just your wreath cut out of the silver glitter card. Looks incredible. So lots of different things that you can do with them. Just don't think of them as being able to do one thing or just for Christmas or just for sympathy cards. These are great all year round dies and I just love using them, building them up, creating your own personalised wreath. So this time I'm going to do a little little gift box. We're going to do a sort of autumn theme. So I've got some cardstock here, and I've just got some craft card. Think of the word then. So, and I'm going to use this time the Nature's Confetti. This is a great one for you, especially for all your autumnal leaves. So I'm just going to grab myself some leaves out of here, and we're just going to cut those out as well as our wreath. In fact, I'm going to cut our wreath out of white card. So again, this one is the rustic wreath. So this is a slightly sort of bushier wreath. The one we had before was a thinner wreath.
Yeah.
Find my dies and stamps, and we're going to do a bit of die cutting and stamping. So I'm going to stamp first before I die cut. So we're just going to take this off our layer. I'm then going to bring in I'm going to use grasshopper.
Okay. To
actually stamp with, and we're going to bring in our stamping platform. So popping this into place, pop our magnets in, there we go, and then pop our stamp down, and then we're going to stamp that.
Lovely
Pick
stuff.
that up, and using our grasshopper.
Oh, that's a lovely colour.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of our pink pigment inks. I love the pigment inks. But what I really love about them is the more you build them up, the more vibrant they become.
Yeah.
Get this the right way. No, it wasn't that way. That way I do. So pressing that down, I don't need to worry too much. I mean, that's gone lovely, but I am going to pop another layer on because I do love to build up this colour.
Yeah.
And it'd also be a great one to die cut out, sorry, not die cut, to emboss, heat emboss.
Oh, wow, yeah, great idea.
Because it would just make it all nice and shiny as well. So that would be a really nice demo to do. So it just builds up that layer there. So now we've got our stamped wreath, we can then cut it out.
The stamping platform coming into its own there as well, isn't it? With, you know, getting accuracy with your stamping too, if you find that quite difficult to do.
Yeah, totally, absolutely. So I'm just going to, you would just need to find where our stamp's going to go. I'm just looking, we've got the two little notches there. It's just about finding where they go, and then three.
Oh, I see. So matching it up. So
matching them up.
Right.
So I'm just trying to get the right.
Yeah.
There we go. Nope. And we'll get there eventually. Why is that always like that when you're trying? I've got three, and I was trying to find the three.
I bet if you were doing this at home.
Yeah, it'd go first time, wouldn't it?
And now it's like every single way you do it. Yeah, just spin
and
it
I've
around.
got one. So if it goes wrong, then it will only because I probably did
back
have
left a bit, wouldn't it? No,
back left.
your left.
Left.
Keep going.
Left. There it is. See, I just can't even see properly.
Love the fact that Adam in the gallery was going as well. Left a bit, left a bit,
right a bit,
right a bit, right hand down, left hand down. Stop. To me, to you.
Well, if it's I didn't have a lot of sleep last night, then, so I can at least blame it on.
It doesn't sound like you're going to get a lot of sleep tonight either.
I'm definitely not going to get a lot of sleep
goodness
tonight.
Goodness knows what you'll be like tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll be able to go to bed in the morning. I think we finish around 5.
Wow, wait.
So
you're here from now until...
From now till 5 in the morning. Yes, a long old shift.
Are they getting takeaways and stuff in here to keep you going, or what?
We have pizza coming tonight.
Oh, do you? Well, that makes up for it a little bit, doesn't it? Pizza.
Absolutely. The only time we get a chance to eat tonight is from between 7 and 8.
Oh, wow.
That's it. And then it's full on. Yeah, full on all through the night.
Stuff some pizza in your pockets, Debbie.
Yeah, I think I might have to do that. Yeah, I quite like cold pizza.
Oh, I do as well.
Yeah, I love cold pizza.
The morning after.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza for breakfast.
A lot of people don't get that, do they?
Funnily enough, they've just come into the gallery. What do you want for pizza, Debbie? What pizza do you want?
A meat feast for me. Oh
meat
yeah,
feast.
I like barbecue chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Quite like this. We're getting our order in our ears.
Can you put in an order to get delivered to my house, please, as well? Does that count? No, they said no. I can't. Pay for yourself, Ben, they just said.
Yeah, Ben, you finish your shift in a minute. Yes, it's only for us late ones. Yeah.
It just said no takeaway for the part-timers.
Yeah, you got to fend for yourself. Right, now, one thing I do love doing is using craft card and then changing it to a different colour. So we can actually use our reds. Look at this. Look how beautiful this looks on craft card. You're getting that rustic look straight away. Yeah, really nice. And then we can mix our colours. Let's go for a Friar Brown and then pop these in. I mean, we're just getting these really beautiful, unique colours. And I love this, that we can do our autumnal colours with that. And then we can do some darker colours. So we've got our darker brown. And yeah, look really effective.
Lynn just asked what colour green that you were using for the wreath. I can remember the name of that, I think. Don't tell me. I think you were using...
It's coming. It's coming. It jumps.
Grasshopper.
Yes. That's it. Yeah, so here we go. So grasshopper, that's exactly the one that I was using. There you go, Lynn. Yeah, really nice one, that grasshopper one. Yeah, and we can see we've got all our different colour leaves here. And then when they dry, they'll dry slightly lighter. And then what I've done with these ones, I don't know if we can pick it up, but I've actually put some little gold Pebeo gilding wax on there. Just dabbed it on with my finger. So it just, yeah, just really nice. So yeah, there we can tell.
Yeah, we've still got two colours of the gilding wax remaining, haven't we? The gold antique and the Renaissance.
Oh, absolutely. Your antique would be beautiful on those, and it just adds to that sort of extra flavour of our autumnal card. So I'm doing a little gift box. I think it's always really nice to do a gift box.
Yes.
And then I've done one of our banners as well, but I've put Happy Autumn on this. So we've got that beautiful banner. I just adore these. Yeah. And although the stamps are made to work in them, you'll find that a lot of your ordinary stamps will be able to be stamped in them as well. So yeah, don't feel like you can't use them. And then what I'm going to do is, in fact, I'm going to pop my box together first so we can get this sorted. I'm just going to clean this up then, grab myself
Great
some
time
tissue.
to be box making as well, isn't it? As we head towards Christmas time. I don't know if you're like me, you know, you kind of wait to, you get all your bits and pieces, but then you always find that you want boxes for kind of like the little gifts and the little presents and stuff, and great to be able to kind of make your own, personalise your own as well. And that's a great shout as well, Debbie, as far as these wreaths are concerned. Great, you know, for tags, for kind of tops for boxes as well. I really like that idea.
Absolutely perfect. And I know the kids are staying at school this time during our next lockdown, but there's still plenty of time for them to make all their own gift tags and boxes. Yeah. So these would be perfect for them. You could have a day where you just cut out loads of these wreaths and get them to make their own wreaths and build up their own cards. There's so much they can be doing.
Exactly right. And do you know what? You know, if you have got kids, you know what it's like trying to get all of the cards sorted for, you know, giving to all of their class mates and teachers and stuff. How nice this year to be able to, you know, do a little weekend where you all get together, you know, you all start a little, you know, production line with, you know, card making and box making, and you can have a lot of fun with it. And the kids, I think, would really enjoy that. I think, you know, crafting and doing things like this, particularly around Christmas time, almost helps with the kids a bit as well, because what I'm trying to say is that they get very excited very early on, don't they? And it's sometimes quite difficult to kind of find things for them to do to keep their mind occupied, you know, rather than them getting so excited about Christmas. Things like this I think is a great way to keep them occupied, get them doing stuff, you know, and very therapeutic, very relaxing, and a great way as well for them to, you know, make their own cards this year for their friends and, you know, teacher and head teacher and whatnot. I think it'd be really nice.
Yeah, so much so. I think definitely for teachers, these would make lovely teachers' gifts. I mean, just the fact they would have this really cute little box with something handmade in there would just be, amazing.
And again, like many professions this year, do you know what? We take our hat off to so many, you know, different people out there who've done some incredibly difficult jobs. But I think teachers as well, particularly, you know,
absolutely.
As much as you can do to kind of thank the teachers this year, whether it is, you know, something little like this, making little handmade boxes, showing that, you know, you've put a bit of extra effort in. I think this is a great way to really sort of say thank you this year.
Yeah, totally, Ben. I couldn't agree more. And then I've just got some little gems, so we're just going to add some little gems just between here, and then just to add that little bit of detail. But you can use whatever you've got in your stash Just going to pop these all into place, but a nice, really quick and easy box, and that wreath just makes it.
Yeah.
I'll bring in my finished one.
That's gorgeous.
So I've just built up more, but just a really beautiful little box. Oh, I haven't even put my box lid together.
Oh,
so.
That's all right. Just pretend.
I have got a box base. I've just not put it together. So getting ahead of myself. But should we just have a look at just a few more of the samples as well, Ben? Because there are some beautiful ones. So let's just bring my little box in, my little box of goodies, and we'll go through some of these cards. Really want to show this beautiful door. I love this because we think of doors of hanging at Christmas, but actually this is so lovely and summery. It's such a nice card just to send to a friend. But something I like that all of these are very different. I mean, use your papers that you've got in your stash. Use different tonal colours that you can put on them. Love this Christmas card one here. I mean, that really does look very festive.
Yeah.
But it's the same wreath that you can use to do different Christmas wreaths like this, or the one we did earlier where we actually made that
totally
autumn
different
one. But there's just so many different designs that you can do. And then cheery designs. I mean, look how beautiful this one looks. I think it's supposed to go that way. So, and then that beautiful summer one that we've got there. All these just springing into action there.
See what you did there, Debbie?
See what I did? Did you see what I did there?
Whee.
And then I absolutely adore this one. This is such a beautiful card. So this is Nikki off our design team. It looks incredible, doesn't it? And it really is just that piece of embossed cardstock, but with that wreath on the door.
That looks like the
amazing.
door to a house that I would like to go inside. It looks like inside it would have like a roaring log fire and somebody wandering around with glasses of sherry and mince pies.
That's the door I want to go knocking on at Christmas time.
Exactly.
Give me my dinner.
Some gorgeous finished samples there as well. And actually, lots of you saying how much you love the wreath kit. Deborah McMurray on YouTube hitting the nail on the head here, basically saying that wreath kit looks really versatile. And that's the point here, isn't it? And hopefully, I'm sure you have seen it over the course of the last couple of hours, that wreaths, we always think about Christmas, and just looking at some of the finished samples, then we have seen some amazing Christmas wreaths. That door, amazing, beautiful Christmas cards and Christmas projects, and great for your Christmas boxes and those kind of things, these wreaths. But also, hopefully you've kind of now thought to yourself, well, yeah, actually, I can use this collection during the autumn. I can make some beautiful kind of spring and summertime cards as well. I can use these wreaths maybe for Easter cards, for birthday cards as well. It is such a versatile set, and I think certainly from the demos and the finished projects you've seen over the course of the last hour or so, or couple of hours, you kind of thought, yeah, this is a kit that I can use all year round. Don't forget, with this kit you get all of those beautiful wreaths, you get the stamps, you get the dies, you get the brilliant everyday and festive sentiments as well, with those fantastic banners. Love that collection. And you get that tape pen included, of course, as well. £70, $90, big saving to be had as well. And lots of love coming in for all of the demos. That box, by the way, loads of people saying, great box, Debbie. Thank you for all your demos today. That was from June. Stephanie saying, such a cute little box. And Jennifer Johnson on YouTube, Debbie and Ben, this has been a wonderful show. Well, thank you so much. Just before, I want to recap on the Monday mega deal, but quick question on that box. Anne on Facebook says, what was the size of that box that Debbie was making? Very quick, let's just recap on that before I remind you of the Monday mega deal. Let's measure it up.
So it's a 4x4 inch box, Ben, and then what I've done is measured an extra inch all the way round. So it'd be a 6x6 inch piece of card, scored at 1 inch each side on the box base and the box lid to make the box.
Lovely.
So I hope that helps.
Thank you, Debbie. There you go, Anne. Hopefully that is helpful for you. One thing I do definitely want to recap on is this. This is the Monday Mega Deal. Over the top, me, never. This is great, right? And as we said, I think so many of you have spent a lot of money with us over birthday. And if you bought lots of dies and you've got nowhere to put them, here is the solution for you. This is absolutely brilliant. Nice and sturdy, very well made. company colours as well, which you like. Love the fact you got a little tag on there as well, so you can label this up. So if you've got particular collections that you want to keep, maybe you're buying, a couple, 3 of these, and you want to keep die collections separate, you've got the ability to do that. Inside, again, beautifully sturdily made. You've got that ring binder inside again, so you can hold loads of the the magnetic panels that you're going to get with this. And then you've also got the little pockets as well. So if you want to put in pens in there, tools in there as well, that's going to be great to be able to do that. Really sturdy, good looking bit of kit. But then also, we're going to be giving you 2 packs of the magnetic plates as well. You're getting 3 within each, so you're getting 6 of the magnetic plates. Already got the holes punched in the side, so these are pretty much ready to go. So if you've got loads of dies all over the place, I always think these are great, particularly for the little dies, which could get lost. They won't now because you've got plenty of space to put them all. $19.99 or $24.95. That is a 40% saving across the board. So there you go. That is your Monday Mega Deal. Grab it now whilst you can, because it's here, as it's Monday. Also, just want to recap on the Garden of Love cardstock. Where's that gone? It's over here. It's behind me. Yes, pantomime season nearly. This is so cool, right? You're getting 72 sheets of cardstock here in the different styles, but it all coordinates for the fact that you've got the same colours in the glitter cardstock, in the linen cardstock, and in your mirror cardstock as well. So just to quickly show you how beautiful this cardstock is. This is my favourite of the cardstock that you're getting. I just think it's so clever how you've got this encapsulated glitter in here. It doesn't shed, doesn't go all over the place, but you still get the shine, you still get that beautiful effect. I think it's great. Lovely sort of autumnal, Christmassy colours in here as well, but you're going to get beautiful 24 sheets of that. Love that baby pink in there too. That coordinates perfectly, as you will see, with the linen cardstock. So again, you're not having to think too much and worry about, does this go with that? Yes, it absolutely does, because it's all been thought about for you. And again, great this for use with the Garden of Love collection. Great for use with the wreath there as well, if you've gone for that. And then here's the mirror card. Oh, goodness me. That's got so many fingerprints all over it. Seriously, what am I like? Should have polished it, really, shouldn't I, in between times? But you've got, they're going, yeah, you should have done. Yeah, you've got your gold, you've got your green, you've got your silver, and you've got your beautiful pink included in there as well. So that all works perfectly together, because that matches with that, which also matches with that, as you can see. It's amazing. And all of that goes well with that. £14.50 if you just want to go for the cardstock. But what lots of people are doing actually is going for the cardstock, and then they're going for the main collection as well. You do get more cardstock within the main collection, but as we always say, it's great to have more of your consumables, because you don't want to be running out when you're halfway through a project. And actually, this cardstock you're going to use not just with your Garden of Love collection, but with lots of other crafting right across the year. If you want to go for this full collection, the Garden of Love, by the way, there it is. You're going to get all of those beautiful dies in there, the sentiment dies. You're going to get all of those stamps included in there as well. And of course, you're getting more of the cardstock too. £62 or $84. I mean, I've loved the Wreath collection, but value for money wise, this has got to be the star of the show, because it's £136 or $188 worth that you're getting for £62 or $84, minus your 20% if you're a platinum member. I can't do the maths on it. It comes down to about £50 or $60 odd. It's an absolute bargain, so you must go for it if the budget stretches. Don't forget as well, by the way, if you need to stock up on your plates, now is a good time, because we've got both the plates for your Gemini and your Junior available as well. 10% off on all of those. Have I got a magnetic? I think I have got the magnetic shimmer over here, actually. Have I got that? Sure I have. Yes, I have. Yeah, there you go. Your magnetic shim, that's available for you. We've got the metal cutting plates, we've got the clear cutting plates for your Junior, for your large as well. We've got the storage bags available for you as well. Just go and check the website for all of the deals on those. 10% off. Loads of deals as well still on our adhesives and all of the other goodies as well. Oh yes, by the way, forgot to do this earlier. Now, Debbie, you may or may not know, I think, was it last week I think it was last week, for whatever reason, we started asking for poems to be sent in, not thinking that we'd get loads, because obviously it takes quite a while to write a poem. And then loads started coming in. And what we've been doing on our Crafters TV Facebook page, we've been printing out all of those poems so that everyone can read them. And then we got this poem today. Now, like producer Laura, you'll have to remind me. So this is from Jimmy, who is the husband of Lynn, who is a crafter. So this is a poem called The Crafter's Husband, which we absolutely loved. So if you're all ready and sitting comfortably, I shall begin. This is brilliant. Another new dawn and another new day of Crafter's companion. Well, what can I say? She's searching for Craig and Joe and Ben on the box. Although she is 60, she's still quite a fox. She's out of her bed and into her room that's filled with delights, which includes mother's broom. Have you had breakfast? I often cry. I'll just find Crafters and then I'll try. My bank is calling me on my phone. Your account's getting low. Do you want a loan? I see you're spending a lot in this place. My wife, I say, with crumpling face. She's addicted to spending more and more on the Crafter's Companion online store. She licks her lips at all these treats. My wallet starts twitching at impossible feats. I've heard of hoarding. This is worse than that. Now not enough space to swing a cat. How long, I wonder, how this can go on before all my cash is totally gone. Well, back to the Hoover and onto the dust. To keep this place clean is my job, I trust. I thought I'd retired to a life of ease, but all I hear is, can I buy that, please? When not in her room, she's on track and trace. Her eyes are shining, a smile on her face. It's coming today, she says with delight, while I sit and think about taking flight. But I can see that now she is happy, and I always feel a little bit sappy. If she is content, then there is no strife. Well, I reckon this is the rest of my life.
Oh.
So Crafter's Companion, you are here to stay. Because I'm a husband, I won't get my way. So I'll just have to spend some more on Crafter's Companion's online store.
I love
Jimmy,
it.
that was brilliant. The Crafter's Husband.
Amazing.
That was great. That rings quite true as well, I think, doesn't it?
Oh, for every husband of a crafter, absolutely. I love that. I want a poem. That's amazing. Well done. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm back tomorrow. Yes, I'm back tomorrow, Ben, at 4 o'clock with Ben, I believe you as well.
Yes, we'll be back with you, tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I tell you what, we'll pass that on to our socials team, Jimmy, and we'll try and get that up on our Facebook page as well, because that is absolutely brilliant. Thank you for that. Once again, must have said another big thank you to the lovely Debbie. Loved all your demos today. It's been lovely. Great to work with you again.
Oh, and you, Ben. It's always great. We love it here, don't we? We've got a great team, so yeah, really good. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Certainly will. Enjoy your HSN, enjoy your pizza as well. I will see. Get free pizza. I might stay myself. No, actually, I don't think I will. It's a long old night. We'll see Debbie tomorrow at 4 with little old me. And of course, tomorrow, Softer Side of Life kicks things off. Me and Bernie will see you on the first show tomorrow. So listen, whatever you're doing this evening for the rest of the day, have a brilliant, brilliant Monday. And we will catch you here again tomorrow here at Crafters TV. Bye for now.